Let's look into the future a bit here for this impeachment trial. You were selected to be one of the impeachment managers in the trial in the Senate against Mayorkas. First, what's your reaction to that appointment?
Well, it's an honor to be appointed. I serve on the Judiciary Committee, so I was present for the impeachments of former President Trump, and I actually have been a prosecutor. So it puts me hopefully in a good position to prepare for this trial and look forward to representing the House's position that Mayorkas has ignored the laws of the U.S. and needs to be removed.
When can we expect an impeachment trial here? Because as we know, there is a looming government shutdown. Is the Senate going to deal with that first?
My understanding is that they are looking at dates. It is up to the Senate when they will and how they will handle the articles of impeachment. But we are both out of Washington for the next week. And so at the very least, nothing will happen next week until we return around the 27th. And at that point, my understanding is that both the Senate and House will be back. The House will transmit the articles to the Senate, and then it will be up to the Senate to determine how and in what manner they consider those articles.
I was lucky enough last week to have a conversation with one of your colleagues, Congressman Tim Burchett, and he voted for the impeachment. He told me that he thinks it's likely to fail in the Senate. What do you make of that?
Well, I don't want to presuppose anything. It is a majority of the president's party, and so the idea that the president's party is going to be swayed from their support for him is not impossible to overcome, but it does present a challenge, and so we are ready for that challenge. But we understand that when the eyes of the country are on the Senate will take this issue seriously, and they will take the evidence that we present seriously about the impact of these of this open border policy of this administration and the failure of Mayorkas to actually enforce the laws of the U.S.
Senator James Lankford did say that, to use the terms of the House, this would probably be dead on arrival when it gets to the Senate. Do you think, or do you know of any Democratic senators that your argument could change their mind?
Well, I would hope that my home state senators, Virginia Senators Warner and Kaine, would look at the impact of this open border policy on the Commonwealth of Virginia. We have had in this country over 8 million illegals come across. That is bigger than the entire Commonwealth. And so we've seen what happens when illegal immigrants drunk drive and kill people in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So lives are being lost to illegal immigrants in Virginia. We have fentanyl killing kids in Virginia. We have impacts on our education system, our transportation systems, our housing systems. All of these are great burdens on the Commonwealth, and they were both governors. So hopefully they recognize the harmful impact, the costly impact that open border policies have on every state, including Virginia, turning us and every other state into essentially border communities.